Hello and welcome to OneCricket, and today we have a special guest, Bharat Sundaresan, journalist, commentator, podcaster. What are the other hats you are wearing?
A Bengali Jamai.
Bengali Jamai. That's the most important.
That's the most important thing for me.
And should I call you an Indian journalist? What?
I'm global boss. I don't think I belong to any country right now.
Yeah.
Because if any country I go to, they say go back to where you came from.
Oh my God. That's Bharat Sundaresan for you. But yeah, Bharat, you've seen Australia's performance here, you test matches, you were there in their camp also. So where are they lacking at?
Look, it's not an easy country to come and play test cricket to start with. Then comes the winning part. So India have lost 30 test matches in this millennium. That's 23 years now. So I think it's about coming here with the right expectations. So even though the talk was, and I was one of those who felt this is Australia's best chance to win a series here, that was if a lot of things went right, a lot of things went their way, which they haven't in terms of, and they haven't helped their cause either. Because there is one thing about playing spin in India where you have to play the ball that's coming at you and then play the ball which is turning or spinning. If you start playing spin in your head, like a lot of visiting teams do, you end up collapsing the way they did in Nagpur and they have once again here in Delhi.
Yeah, I mean, like when India, we used to play, started playing cricket in childhood. Our coaches used to tell us that playing the V1 or slow pitches. But in Australia, I'm guessing the culture is different because there's some bounce on those pitches. So you can play sweep reverse maybe.
I don't think. No, I think it's a very individual thing. I mean, Usman Khawaja now plays the sweep a lot, but before 2016, 2015, that wasn't his strength. Steve Smith has never been comfortable playing the sweep shot. Manas Labuschagne always comfortable playing the sweep shot. Alex Carey always comfortable playing the sweep shot. So there are actually more batters in this team who are less comfortable playing the sweep shot than there are those who are comfortable playing the sweep shot. So I don't think, look, the sweep shot will come for a lot of criticism because quite a few, this is what happens after the match is over early.
And that, just because the match has ended, we are allowed to.
That is also true, so I think it's just a question of, going out there and finding your own method. And in comparison to Nagpur, where it felt like Australia just got stuck in the crease and everybody was kept getting LBW. Here they felt that we need to be proactive and they kept speaking about being proactive. And they were proactive in terms of trying to take the attack to the Indians. But it just so happened that most of them started attempting the sweep very early on. And let's face it, Ashwin and Jadeja are, in my opinion, the most intimidating bowling pair in home conditions in modern day cricket. So there is Anderson and Broad in England, the Stark Cummins, Hazelwood, Lyon in Australia, but there's nothing quite like Ashwin and Jadeja in India, and they'll find ways of getting you out.
Yeah, I mean, like in the second innings of Nagpur, I think you also felt that they were like allowed the Indian spinners to bowl to them, but here they are like at times they are playing too many shots.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you just summed it up. They allowed the Indian spinners to dictate terms. And once you let Jadeja and Ashwin or any world class spinner, I mean, if you let Nathan Lyon dictate terms, he'll find ways of getting you out. Here, they thought they'll try dictating terms, and maybe, look, the way Travis Head played last night, they felt that, okay, that's working for him, so it'll work for the rest of us as well. And that's where maybe they went the other extreme, and they overcompensated for what they did in Nagpur, like a lot of teams do.
Do you think this 10-day gap has come at the right time for the Australians? They will get some time to think about they need some time out of the game as well.
Sorry, I'm very sniffly. It's the weather in Delhi. Blame the Delhi air and my very weak.
Yeah, of course, coming from Adelaide.
I know. As you know, it's exactly. I don't have the best immunity anymore, like I did when I was living in Mumbai. Look, I don't know. I mean, look, it's you can go either way. In Nagpur, when they lost, they were very keen on getting back out there and training and finding ways to combat spin. Here, there's a longer gap. From what we know so far, I don't think they've planned any training for now. And hopefully, in my opinion, that's for the best. They just need a complete break from cricket right now. This loss will hurt more because there were large periods of the game where Australia were in front.
Yeah.
In Nagpur, they were playing catch up, which is very difficult to do. So they would feel like they had a chance to win this match. I mean, coming into the third day's play.
I thought at the start of the day they started the game as well.
Absolutely they did. Absolutely they did. Like, they were 60 plus ahead. They lost such one wicket. Travis Head was playing really well when he hit that cover drive 4 in the first over. I thought, wow, we're on to something special. So to lose a game in 2.5 hours from that point on would have really, really hurt, and it'll take a while for them to get back. But look, they still have 2 more test matches to go. They can't win the series anymore. So that dream of winning a series in India will continue for 4 more years, or however long it will take for them to come back. But they can still level the series, and that's something to play for sure. But I think for now, a complete break, go to the Taj Mahal or whatever, but anything to take your mind off the trip.
2 more tests to go, of course. Australia still not qualified for the World Test Championship final, because if they lose 4-0 and then Sri Lanka wins New Zealand, then they might lose out the spot. So, do you think this team is considering that? That's their mind?
No, of course. I mean, the World Test Championship final, especially after they missed it last time due to overrate, has been on their mind for a while. So they've been very careful with their overrate to start with, and they're aware that, like, one win or one draw will make sure they get into that final. Look, it's unlikely that Sri Lanka win in New Zealand, but Sri Lanka is also the first Asian team to go to
South Africa.
Exactly. So they did that in 2000. After being smashed by Australia, I covered that series. So you can't rule anything out. You need to make sure that you are in control of your destiny.
Exactly.
So they'll want to make an impression as well. I mean, yes, it's World Test Championship final, but they'll also want, and this team, you learned one thing about them, they find ways of winning or making an impression. I thought they would do it here. They had 2 decent days, but that collapse happened and they just could not recover from that. So yes, they'll have that one eye on the World Test Championship final, and they'll still back themselves to get there. But so there's a lot to play for, but that will be one of the
final question for me. The World Test Championship final, it seems like it will be Australia also. Australia at the Oval early in this season, before the Ashes.
Conditions will be very different, but look, that's where India is such a good team these days, right? They have the bowling attack. Suddenly you won't have like 3 spinners, but you'll have 4 world-class fast bowlers playing. Jadeja, maybe an Ashwin plays again alongside Jadeja, like in the last World Test Championship final. And that'll make for, some would say, an even contest, but it's not like back in the day where suddenly Australia won just because the conditions favor the seam bowlers. India have a potent seam attack, and Jasprit Bumrah might be fit by then as well. So it'll be a really good match overall, and I still think that's the final.
At the Oval, you can afford to take
because it's the Oval, but again, early season, who knows, right? Like, we haven't seen too many test matches in the Oval in particular in June, so it'll make for a good game. I'll be there, and that'll be the preparation for the Ashes, so I look forward to it. A long English summer coming up for me, indeed. Like, the wife is aware of it, so that's as a Bengali Jamai, I can say that, like, my bowl is.
That's Bharat Sundaresan for you, and we'll try to catch hold of him in the UK hopefully.
Of course, why not?
OneCricket will be covering the Ashes and the World Test Championship final, and this is Sandeepan Banerjee signing off from the Firoz Shah Kotla, now Arun Jaitley Stadium here in Delhi.